What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a great day. And I wanted to talk about the potential fight between Amir Khan and Terrence Crawford. So at some point, I thought that it was official, guys, but my bad. It's not official yet, although it's a strong possibility. Of course, Khan was offered a $5 million guarantee from top rank promoters of Crawford to fight Terrence Crawford in the United States. And he also has the opportunity to fight domestic rival Kell Brook in the United Kingdom. So which fight will he take? Well, it looks like he was about to take the Terrence Crawford fight. I'm not sure if it's official or not, or if it's, some things are still being worked out. But my thoughts on Amir Khan deciding to face Terrence Crawford. I think it's a very risky fight. I think either of those fights is risky, but I felt like he probably would have a better chance against Kell Brook. Kell Brook hasn't been the same fighter. At least hasn't rebuilt to be that fighter yet again since losing to Triple G and then losing to Errol Spence. So he had back-to-back losses in which he fractured both orbital bones, the left and right eye. So he's been recovering. He's been on the comeback trail. And in his last fight, he didn't look all that spectacular. So with that being said, neither did Khan against Vargas. So both fighters probably have a better chance of making a competitive fight between themselves. But Terrence Crawford, and that's a but right there, because Terrence Crawford is arguably the best welterweight in boxing today. He's in the prime of his career. He's considered by many to be the 1 or 2 pound-for-pound fighter in the world today, alongside Vasyl Lomachenko. So Terrence Crawford is on another level right now. This man is on fire. This man is red hot. This man is shooting on all cylinders. This man is prime right now. So he looks strong against a bigger 147-pounder in Jeff Horn. But again, I think Jeff Horn hype was nothing more than that. It was hype. Why? Because he won a controversial decision against Manny Pacquiao, which we all know he lost. But, yeah, it was a good win for Crawford, and he showed that he can dominate a bully in Jeff Horn. And I don't think Amir Khan is on Horn's level. I think Khan is better than that. But Khan also has a very weak chin, and it's evident that it is weak. Why? Because he's been knocked out several times. So that's not a knock on Amir Khan. It's just a disadvantage coming into fights against punchers, especially. So that's the risk that Amir Khan has. I don't think Amir Khan is as big as Jeff Horn. He's on a different skill set. He's much better than Horn in my opinion. But it's the chin. The chin is always going to cause him problems. But why would he decide to face Terrence Crawford over Kell Brook? If Kell Brook is arguably a more competitive fight for him on paper than against Terrence Crawford. I'm not saying he can't be competitive with Terrence Crawford. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Amir Khan doesn't have the potential for greatness. I think he does. I think he's an entertaining fighter. He's got great skills, great speed, good footwork. But again, his chin is his only downfall. But he has every chance in the world to defeat Terrence Crawford, and cause what many would call an upset. But, Terrence Crawford is a riskier fight because of where he is in the pound-for-pound rankings and where he is right now in his physical career. He's in his prime. Whereas Kell Brook seems to still be having problems rebuilding himself. So if Kell Brook is a more competitive fight for Amir Khan and could possibly bring in more money than the $5 million guarantee that he'd be getting with Crawford, and he has a better chance of defeating Kell Brook, why would he decide to fight Terrence Crawford instead and take that riskier fight? Well, Eddie Hearn might have shined insight into that, and I read somewhere, it was on BoxingScene.com, where he said that Amir Khan, both of these fighters are not scared of each other necessarily, but they're so scared of losing to their domestic rival at home. for some reason, this whole thing is something that would really mess with their minds, and whoever loses that fight would live with that knowledge that they lost to a huge domestic rival. You know, for some reason that weighs heavy on them, and I can understand it, I get it. But that's one of the reasons that one of the reasons why Amir Khan may not be fancying that fight. He may not want that fight. Why? Because it's of what's at stake. That if he loses, that it's a huge blemish on his career. It's a huge blemish in UK boxing, and he doesn't want that. So I can understand that. So because of that, he's possibly looking at Crawford as, a better fight. Now, do I think he's going into that Terence Crawford fight thinking that he's going to lose? No, I don't think so. I think, he's going to go into that fight preparing himself to the best of his ability. I do believe him when he says that he wants to try something great, someone that could probably be more in line with his height and with his with his body, because when he tried to go for greatness against Canelo, he was knocked out cold by the bigger man. So with Crawford, Khan has experience at 147 pounds. Crawford, this would be his third fight into the division. So I think it's a better fight for him. I think it is a good fight. I believe Khan when he says that he wants to try give it a shot at greatness, to be great against the pound for pound elite Terence Crawford. But I also wouldn't disregard what Eddie Hearn says about how the sentiment between these two guys, that whoever loses between Khan and Brook, that loss will be something that would weigh heavily on them for years to come. So what do you guys think? Do you think Khan taking a fight with Crawford is smarter than taking a fight with Brook? Do you believe Hearn when he says that the reasons for Khan or Brook not wanting to fight each other is because a loss to each other would just be something that would weigh on their minds for years to come? What do you think? Do you think someone is ducking the other? Or let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. But guys, I'm out. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell icon for up-to-date notifications. Visit torresboxing.com and follow us on Instagram, guys. Till next time, I'm out. God bless you and have a great rest of your day.